Hello, my fellow Taurians, and welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for May, Taurus. So keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time throughout the month. The reading may or may not be for you, so take what resonates, leave behind the rest. I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel you may or may not be dealing with, so keep that in mind. We're going to jump right into it. Before jumping into it, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the videos, especially if you are resonating with the content. It helps circulate the message, helps grow the channel. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some support. But let's get into it. Let's see what message needs to come through for you for the month of May. I am using the Heart's Hidden Secrets deck. And so this was gifted to me for my birthday. So let's see what's hidden. Let's see what is hidden for you for the month of May. Bottom of the deck, we get Bluff. So somebody here might be pretending, wearing a mask. You could be wearing a mask. And maybe somebody here is just withdrawn, I feel. Maybe withdrawing from you. You could be dealing with somebody that is pretending that they don't want nothing to do with you. But deep down inside, they're lonely. They're withdrawn. And I think somebody is getting ready to come clean. You might have somebody coming in with some type of confession, Taurus, is what it looks like. So maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've been living the solitary life, and maybe you're starting to feel a little bit lonely. Maybe it's also time to stop pretending like you got it all together. I know I'm a Taurus, and I can do it all by myself, or so I say I can, but it can get a little bit lonely at times, right? I just feel maybe it's time to just withdraw. Somebody here is calling your bluff. I think I do feel get ready for a message, an incoming message. Somebody here is coming clean, and I think this is after maybe a lot of disillusionment. I think there is an unbalanced situation here that is needing to be rebalanced. And so somebody here I feel is in the depth of a lot of emotional awareness, recognizing the importance and the value that maybe you bring into their life. 222 on the timer. I just got chills all down this side. And so let's see what needs to come through. I think there is a big decision here coming through for you, Taurus. So, wow, we got the divine masculine energy just came through. We get perspective, and we get only you. What is going on, Taurus? I think you've got a divine masculine here that is maybe watching you. Maybe they think you're better off without them, but I do feel there is a divine masculine here that has had a lot of cloudy headspace energy going on. There's a divine masculine, I think, ready to take action towards you, and it's only you. It's always only been you, Taurus, and so somebody here is devoted to you. They are craving you. There could be some type of an attachment that needs to be cleared in order for happiness. I think somebody is gaining a new perspective. Maybe they've been bluffing and thinking like, hey, I can get over Taurus. Let me tell you, it's not easy to get over a Taurus. And I feel there's some type of soul attachment here. Somebody is working on clearing up their headspace, and I do think they're in hot pursuit of you. Somebody here is in hot pursuit of you, Taurus, for sure. And maybe in the past you were the chaser, and now somebody's coming and chasing you. Maybe you're dealing with a football player. It doesn't have to be. What I just heard was touchdown. And so maybe you've had to release some toxic attachments. Somebody here is really resilient, and they're coming in and they want a second chance. Maybe in the past they were shallow. I do feel somebody wants to come in and make amends. There might be an opportunity for reconciliation here. I think somebody was really shallow and they thought maybe someday they could just leave you out in the cold and someday they could come back. But I do feel somebody's been very hollow and feeling empty inside, stressed, definitely in a state of inner argument, inner tension, and watching you grow, I feel. And this person's hitting a breaking point, and I do think they're coming in with a loyal offer, but I don't know if you're going to believe them, because maybe in the past this person was shallow. What is going on here? I think get ready to take a risk. Somebody's coming in. They want a second chance with you, Taurus. So let's do 9 cards. Let's see what else needs to come through from my Taurus collective. What is going on here? Well, we got the 5 of Wands in reversed. We got the Sun in reversed. And so I want to say these dark times are almost over. And so I do feel maybe there was unsuccessful beginning in the past, like a false start of some sort. And maybe you went through the dark night of the soul. You went through a powerful dark night of the soul is what it feels like. Something about Leo season. You could have prominent Leo in your chart. But I do feel there is a challenge here about to be resolved. The Five of Wands in reversed is resolution, maybe after years of challenge, years of struggle. Maybe you've had to learn patience. I know Taurus is a very patient sign, can be, until somebody pushes you and them horns come out. And when them horns come out, you better go running. I know that for sure. And so maybe somebody went running away from you. Maybe you were chasing them. I'm not sure. But if there was some type of running, chasing dynamic, and there was distortion within the polarity of a connection, the divine masculine is now coming in chasing. So you could be the divine masculine. You could be dealing with a divine masculine. But we're going to do 9 cards. And we're going to see what needs to come through. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if this message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements. Also, keep in mind there is a membership side of the channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, feel free to head on over there. I go live every Thursday at noon. I post birthday bonus messages. There's a birthday bonus over there for you, Taurus, so go check it out. We got Death, first card out. But Death does bring you to a state of peace. And so this Death card is talking about peace. So you could have been dealing with a Scorpio in the recent past. We got Scorpio energy. We get divine guidance. So this is the Hierophant. We got Taurus energy. There is an alchemization of a lesson within the Taurus Scorpio axis. So recent past, I feel there was a letting go and letting God moment. And now we get the Hermit in reversed. And so Epiphany. So all majors on that top row. And so the divine, I feel, separated a divinely guided union here in order for maybe both of you to release the past, to release some past soul ties, some past soul contracts, to get you to a more enriching, rewarding future together. And so a lesson in letting go and letting God. For sure. And so I feel the search for more is over. Like the search is over is what it feels like. And maybe there was like a separation to get you both to consider alternative ways of approaching life, living life. And so I do feel the completion of a cycle for sure. And there's like a wise teacher coming through here. So you could be this wise teacher, or maybe there's a connection where the both of you were teachers for one another. And if there is a twin soul union here, the twins do teach and guide one another. And so coming out of meditation, coming out of introspection, coming out of seeking those answers, because I feel you've gone through spiritual growth. And so you're ready to come out of introspection. We get the 6 of Michael, so sword energy. We get the Justice in reversed. And so there is a rebalancing of equality, equanimity. There's a karmic rebalancing when it comes to fighting for justice. A ruling is going to be made in your favor. So if somebody did you dirty, and I just heard dirty deeds done dirt cheap. If somebody did you dirty in the past, I do feel there's a reckoning and there's a decision made in your favor because you didn't give up. You kept going. Oh yeah, you kept going with the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Cancer. Look at all of these majors. And so I feel by Cancer season, things are going to be full steam ahead. I think somebody's coming in and acknowledging your worth and your value. I think they want a second chance. Maybe they were in pursuit of some toxic things. Maybe they were chasing toxicity. Maybe they were chasing money. I don't know. But I feel you had to learn to be resilient here. And Archangel Metatron, I feel, is bringing forward somebody for some type of making amends. And so you could also be going through some type of career advancement because you found your determination to go forward. Oh my goodness, Taurus, we get the Ace of Cups. We got a brand new beginning in love here. I want to say you're getting to the light at the end of the tunnel. I think it's time to just take a deep breath and be like, oh, I did it. I'm here. I think you've made it. Maybe you had to fake it till you made it, but you're making it. You've made it is what I want to say to you, Taurus. And so there is a positive new emotional experience. My heart is actually burning, like heartburn right now. So somebody might have some hot burning passion for you. We get the 5 of coins. Ooh, there is a reckoning when it comes to somebody that I feel left you to face some challenges all alone. That 5 of Pentacles is saying, hey, you went through a lot of challenges on your own. Somebody, I feel, could have abandoned you, and all you had was your guidance from the divine, and you had to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And so there is a past negative situation that is coming back. There's something about a prophecy being fulfilled. We get the 3 of Cups in reverse. And so, yeah, somebody could have left you out for a third party. And I do feel somebody wants to come back because wherever they're at, there's no sense of community. There's really nothing left there to celebrate. The party's over. And so I do feel that you're going to be receiving a message regarding a past relationship, and maybe children were a factor. What's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, we got the 2 of Swords. And so look at that. 2 unicorns going head to head. And then we get the King of Coins in reverse. And then we get the Wheel. And so there's a faded shift in perspective going on here with the Hanged Man. So we get the Wheel, the Hanged Man, and then we get the Empress. So I do feel somebody here didn't see your worth and your value, and they definitely didn't have much to offer you at all. And so I think maybe you were just better off going into some type of separation, because I think the 2 of you didn't see eye to eye. I feel somebody is, I feel their whole life is crumbling. Nothing's working out for them because they do got to go back because they didn't use their money wisely. They didn't plan for stability. The Wheel is saying, hey, you're about to gain a new perspective here because it's divine time for you to recognize somebody's worth and value. And so I do feel a divine masculine here is going through some type of soul recognition when it comes to a divine feminine, a counterpart. There you are, Taurus. You are the Empress. And I do feel it took a lot of self-love and determination. I feel maybe you've had a telepathic connection where you've received spiritual insights connected to this person. 1221 on the timer. So we're going back about 3 years ago now, 4 years ago now, to the 1221 portal where we had that grand conjunction. So if you can look back to about maybe 4 years ago, that situation, I feel, where maybe you had to make new plans, you had to go in a new direction, maybe you had to relocate and pack up and move somewhere, is coming back around. I feel, because there is a divine masculine that is being encouraged to follow their heart and to make amends, and they're gaining a new perspective about you. And so something about a reflection here, somebody knows it's time to act. And I do feel you went through a very significant life experience where you did have to transform. You did have to change your belief system. And I do feel you had to learn how to grow through some challenges all by yourself. And somebody did give up on you in your time of need. And so somebody is coming back, and I do feel coming in with a very fulfilling love offer. I think you're about to be rewarded is kind of what it feels like, Taurus. 1331 on the timer. And so there is a mirror soul connection where maybe the 2 of you had to pause. You had to separate. You had to reflect. You had to gain insights. You had to learn to dare to be different, I feel. And so there is a faded new beginning here. So if things have been challenging, if things have felt delayed or blocked, or like nothing's moving forward, there is a change in direction. There is movement coming. And I do feel this offer is going to bring you a lot of happiness. So I think you're receiving trustworthy psychic information. Yes, this is your wish fulfillment. I think you've made a wish and you've prayed and you've wished. And now I think your dreams are about to become your reality. I do think you're going towards a very joyful time. And so somebody knows it's time to take action. They've got a lot of regret and guilt about not moving forward. And somebody knows they need to make a decision. I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication. I think you know what it is that you want. And I think somebody's really trying to find the silver lining here, trying to find a way to come up with a solution to mature. So I think maybe in the past you were dealing with like a Knight of Wands. And so there was passion, but I feel there's like this cause and effect energy playing out. And I don't think they were really emotionally invested. and they could have went towards another option. But now we've got the Temperance angel saying there's somebody here maturing. They're going from a knight to a king. And so the king is the action taker. The king has that big picture, visionary thinking, and they pay attention to the details. And so I think there's a king now that does have genuine concern looking back on the past and maturing, and they're instinctively knowing that they need to come in and seek forgiveness in order to embody some healing energy in their life. And so get ready for an unexpected Tower. There is going to be unexpected communication. I don't think you're going to see this coming. Somebody is coming in, I think, saying, hey, can we start from ground zero? Can we start from that 0 point? I'm really ready to put in the work. I've been watching you. I've been watching you go through challenges. I know maybe in the past you told me to go fly a kite, and I flew it way up there to figure out what I did wrong. And so I do feel somebody's really gone through some type of review during that last Mercury retrograde, and maybe they've received a sudden revelation. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to bring some positive change, and I do feel this could lead to a lot of success, but you're going to have to let your guard down. And I do feel somebody's really struggled with this, because I do think it was a huge missed opportunity in the past, and maybe it's taken time to go through this heart healing. But I do feel a release of the past, a release of the past pain. Everything will work out. I think time does heal a lot of wounds. Maybe not wholly, maybe not fully, but enough time has passed that I think you're ready to have this conversation. So let's clarify the Justice in reverse. As a timing card, I do feel this will fully play out while the North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. And so this might just be bigger than May. This might be the start of something being built. Yeah, this is the start. And so I do think this is the month of planting the seed, probably around that Taurus new moon, of choosing wisely and having patience to wait for this to grow. So maybe over the process of the next 7 months, this relationship will progress and it will turn into maybe a new creative endeavor. But there's still some fears to overcome. There's still a lot of unnecessary fear and worry, maybe because this person hurt you in the past, maybe because the past outcome didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But I feel a major release of feelings of guilt, regret, shame, and giving it to the angels. We get the Queen of Coins, and then we get the Strength. And so I do think there's a connection here where I feel it was a process of maturing spiritually. And so there is a divine feminine here. This is you, Taurus. So I think you might have some Leo in your chart. We get the Queen of Pentacles. We get the Strength. It takes great strength to forgive people. And so maybe you are stepping into somebody that gives wise advice. I think you're generous. I think you're happy. You're probably mature. You're in a really practical, mature, happy place in your life. And I think it's going to take great strength to show kindness and compassion when this person comes in, because I do think they are afraid because it was a missed opportunity, and I don't think they recognized your worth. And I do feel this was like a huge loss of what could have been a legacy that the two of you built together. And so it takes great courage for somebody to come in and seek forgiveness. So show this person compassion. And if you're on the flip side, flip it around, reverse it, whatever you got to do, but don't cram yourself into a reading that's not meant for you. And so I do feel own all of the emotions, but look for the magic in life too. And sometimes people need to separate so they can grow apart to come back together. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. So where is this Ace of Cups taking us? Because there is a release of third party first, of a third party situation first. But this Ace of Cups is bringing in clarity. It's bringing in truth. There's some type of detoxification, I feel, a detox from third party before action can be taken. I think you already know this. And so I think there is a lot of powerful insights. There could be like information overload when it comes to insights coming in. A lot of valuable insights. So just be at peace, because I think everything's coming to light when it comes to a past poor decision. And there's a masculine that wants to start over here. They are finding their purpose. They're finding their strength. They're receiving some bad karma. They're going through disillusionment, and they are reviewing the past. And I do feel they're coming in and they want a new beginning. And so get ready for an apology. I do feel somebody's coming in with an apology. They're getting a major wake-up call. They are being disillusioned. I think they're feeling foolish. They're feeling the sting of the separation. And there's a deep inner child healing going on here between the two of you. And so there is going to be an opportunity to revise a connection, to maybe make some new plans, to face your fears and to grow through the fears, because this is about two people coming together and doing some creative work that maybe they both love. And I do feel a new creative, cooperative, artistic endeavor is possible, but it will require like an all cards on the table confession. And so I think you've been working alone for a long time, and sometimes working alone is not always the best solution. And so you might want to just review the details of the offer, but it's kind of time to let your guard down and let love in is a big message. So let's get a closing message for you with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. So self-development and evolution. And so I do feel you've gone through a period of self-development and evolution, and May is the month where this relationship is about to shift in a powerful way. I think somebody's recognizing that they neglected you, that they neglected this connection, and now they want to come in and work on it. They just know they got to come in and work on it. So this is the final message, void. I think you're coming out of the void. I think you've been in a void. You've been in a void where I think you've been letting go of old belief systems. There's been a paradigm shift. And so I think you've recently jumped timelines. So pay attention to your dreams, because this person is trying to connect with you in the astral realms, in dream space. And I do feel perceptions are shifting, and they usually do when you spend time apart. And so I think you've been in the void, and the void is like the cosmic womb. And so maybe you're experiencing labor pains, but I think you're about to birth this new reality. Yes, you are. Manifestation. You're about to birth something really good here. So practice the law of attraction. Keep working on your thoughts, because our thoughts, our feelings, they create our reality. So keep working on those daily affirmations, because you have a big decision to make, because somebody is coming in and they're bringing in an offer. And I think you hold the key. You get to decide. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a reading with me, check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.